I'm going to take you back about 20 years. That's a long time back. I was in Palm Beach and I was throwing a yacht party for some of my clients. Now, this all sounds fantastic. I'm not expecting any pity, but stick with it. There is something very pivotal that happened this night that can help you. You see, I've been asked to put this yacht party together. I took a fantastic yacht over in Palm Beach Island. I had probably about 40 of some of the most influential, powerful people in America actually at this party. But more importantly, I curated the room. I was always very particular in making sure that, quite simply, we didn't have any pricks. We had really good, solid people that were disrupting our industry, doing things differently, and just happened to be incredibly successful at doing it. But while this party was fantastic, and while there were people all over this yacht drinking champagne, eating canopies, having a fantastic time, I was not in the same place. You see, I had over-leveraged. I had entered into 2 contracts with 2 separate events. One wasn't making me any money. I thought it would do well, and it really didn't do well. And the other one, the new owners of this event were actually changing the game on me, and it was really bad, but I was under contract. I was over-leveraged. I was not the billionaire. I was not the millionaire, so it was painful. But I still had to put the smiles on. I still had to go around this room going, hey, you having a good time? And it got to me. And at one point I went low deck and I went into one of these rooms and I just sat there, poured myself a whiskey, and I was just sat on the edge of the bed. And I remember this day, this evening, it was painful for me that the world was glorious upstairs. And if I'd been doing more on social, you'd have been seeing all of these wonderful pictures with some very famous, influential people, and me bricking myself downstairs in the lower bedroom because my life wasn't as pretty. And I'm sitting there, and this client came into me and he's like, Steve, we've been looking for you. Where? Now, he's all pumped up. He's happy. He's having a fantastic time. And he looked at me and he went, what's your problem? Now, I'm not known for my subtlety, but he asked me that question at the wrong time. And I just looked at him and I went, you want to know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is. I'm in 2 contracts. I'm over-leveraged. I'm trying to run this. And I unloaded. And the second I had finished unloading, the guy just looked at me and I thought to myself, shit, I have just upset this client. He's not to know about my problems. I'm there to give him a fantastic party. And he looked at me and he went, great, that's wonderful news. And I'm like, how the hell is this guy? I'm getting more aggravated and more annoyed at this. And he's like, don't you know you've got all of these problems and you're in this room? With the shit you've got on, isn't this the group that you want to be kicking around with? Now come with me. And he literally grabbed me by the arm. He was smaller than me, but he's pulling me out of this room, go upstairs, and he comes over and he's like, Jack, Sims has got an issue with a contract. He's getting screwed. What can we do about it? Bill, what can we, Roger, don't we need... And he literally just dragged me around the room that I had curated, but I had never ever asked for anything. By 11 o'clock the following morning, I was out of one contract and we had re-established another because of that room. Today, how you get on is based on the combination of the room you're in. You can't win a war on your own. You need an army. People need people. And as isolated as we like to think we are, we can't control our life when we've got no one around us to help guide us. And when you've got problems, you need to be able to lean on people. You need those people to support, challenge, and quite honestly, pick you up by the elbow sometimes and lead you the way you need to go. I'm urging you, look at your circle. When the shit hits the fan, who comes your way? Who helps you out? Who supports you? And if the answer is no one, you need a different room. I didn't realize the room that I was in. I was curating it for them. I didn't realize it could be for my benefit. That pivotal night, I noticed that whenever I had a problem, the first thing I do, and it's not a sign of weakness, is I reach out and I go, hey, John, I got a problem and you're the person that can help me. Quite often they'll be like, actually, I'm not. But Barry is, Jill is, Sarah is, and I can be redirected where it is. I am always 2 phone calls away from getting any problem I have solved. Are you? If not, monitor, curate the room that you need to be in. Okay? Peace out. Go disrupt something. Bye.